Popular DNA testing firm 23andMe has filed for bankruptcy, raising concerns about the security and future of the sensitive genetic data collected from more than 50 million customers. And joining me now to talk more about that risk is Katie Szilagyi, an assistant professor of law at the University of Manitoba. Katie, 23andMe is looking for a buyer, so in the event it finds one, what happens to the personal data of its customers?
Well, this is a big question. People are going to be worried about the sensitive information that 23andMe has on file for them. And in their press releases, since they filed for bankruptcy, the company has tried to emphasize that they really want to make sure that client data will be protected. But after a new buyer takes over, it's really anyone's guess as to what that information might be used for.
You know, and when we talk about this information, how valuable is this type of genetic data collected by the company, and how could it be used in the future?
Well, it's very valuable. It could be used for different kinds of pharmaceutical, biotechnological, nanotechnological applications, things where genetic information is going to reveal important insights in drug development or in different kinds of pharmaceutical research more generally. But you can also imagine other kinds of applications. Think about insurance companies, what they could do with this data in terms of determining what people's life insurance premiums might be, or other kinds of big data problems sometimes don't reveal themselves until huge amounts of data are aggregated in big data sets. And even when data has been anonymized, when you have a sufficiently large data set, it can be surprisingly easy to reveal insights that weren't there previously or to re-identify that data. And that's a big concern as well.
Interesting. All right. Is there anything people who are concerned right now can do to protect their data?
Well, most jurisdictions will make sure that there is a degree of freedom that consumers have. That's an important thing to remember. People who are using this data are consumers in this context, right? So they're governed by the various contracts of adhesion that you agree to when you start interacting with one of these companies. And that means that the company can sometimes change those terms on you, and you can't really do much about it. They rely back on those privacy policies. But most of the time, you can go into a dashboard, you can modify your settings, and sometimes you can delete your file and whatever they have on you. And I've seen a couple of reports today from different jurisdictions, California in particular, where they do have a Genetic Information Protection Act, and saying, hey, go in, delete the information now, because going forward, you just don't know what's going to happen to the life cycle of that information.
Yeah, quick Google search. There's plenty of instructions how you can do that directly. What information remains in the company's hands, though, I can't guarantee you it's all gone after you do that, but probably a good first step anyways. Katie, thank you so much for your insight. It was great speaking with you.
Thank you, Maralee. Have a good night.